I'm ready to be connected.
Minister Goebbels?
What can I do for you, Major?
My battalion has an order to blockade the government in quarrel and place you under arrest.
Are you a dedicated National Socialist, Major?
Yes, sir. Major Raymer here. Hello?
You recognize my voice?
Yes, my Führer.
Then listen to me very carefully. I want these traitors taken alive.
Yes, my Führer.
You heard what he said. The Führer wants the traitors taken alive.
Yes, sir.
What if one phone call from Adolf Hitler could instantly change a man's loyalty and alter the course of history? That single moment in Valkyrie is so powerful it stayed with me for years, and it shows just how dangerous absolute power can be. This is Valkyrie, the 2008 historical thriller from director Bryan Singer, starring Tom Cruise. It's a tense, real-life story about a group of German officers who dared to plot against Hitler from inside the Nazi machine. The stakes are sky high, the tension never lets up, and one wrong move means certain death. But the most shocking part? How a single voice on the phone can flip everything in seconds. Before we dive deeper into this historical thriller, I'd love your support for The Movie Hunter. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It means the world to me. Thanks so much in advance for joining the hunt. The plot follows Colonel Klaus von Stauffenberg, played by Tom Cruise. A loyal German officer who loses an eye and a hand in battle, he becomes deeply disillusioned with Hitler. He joins a group of high-ranking men who want to stop the madness from within. With time running out for Germany and Europe, von Stauffenberg becomes the key man in the dangerous plan to kill the dictator and use Operation Valkyrie to take control of the country. Movies like this are important to understand our past. The first time I saw it, it made a lasting impression on me. By rewatching it now, it reminded me of one of the most dramatic, real historical events, the July 20th, 1944 plot by German army officers to assassinate Hitler and overthrow the Nazi regime. One of the most epic scenes is when a colonel comes to arrest Joseph Goebbels. Goebbels is fully prepared to die. He even has his poison ready. As the colonel enters the room, Goebbels asks one simple question: "Are you a true National Socialist?" When the answer is yes, he hands over the phone. On the other end is Hitler's voice giving direct orders. That one phone call, that one voice completely changes everything. It shows how powerful some figures in history were. Just their voice was enough to shift the course of action. The themes and messages are strong and timeless. The film explores loyalty versus morality, the courage to resist evil from within a corrupt system, and how a small group of people can try to change the direction of history even when the odds are impossible. Valkyrie is a PG-13 historical drama/thriller that runs 2 hours. It was directed by Bryan Singer and written by Christopher McQuarrie. The film had a budget of around $75 to $90 million and grossed $201.5 million worldwide. It received mixed reviews, scoring 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb from 274,000 users, 62% on Rotten Tomatoes critics, and 65% audience score. My only biggest criticism is that while the movie is well made and tense, it sometimes feels a bit too straightforward and Hollywood style. It doesn't dive deep enough into the complex motivations and gray areas of the real historical figures, making some characters feel more like clear heroes than the complicated people they actually were. Overall, I'm giving Valkyrie an 8 out of 10. It's a gripping, well-acted historical thriller with powerful moments that make you think about power, resistance, and history. Even though it's not perfect, it's the kind of movie that stays with you and helps us better understand our past. I definitely recommend it, especially if you like serious historical dramas. That's it for this movie review. What did you think of Valkyrie? Did that Goebbels phone call scene hit you as hard as it did me? Or which part stood out the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next hunt. Thanks for joining me. See you in the next one.